The story of my great-grandfather. My great-grandfather's name was Eduardo Carino. He was an only child. His father owned his own farm, but that was barely enough for food and clothes. He had to work since the age of 15 to pay for school. He would do anything to go learn. Every morning he would wake up at 5 a.m. to get to school at 6. After school he would have to go work, come home at 11 p.m. and then do schoolwork and house chores. He would go to bed at about 12 a.m. Cristero War. He was 18, on his last year of high school, when the Cristero War broke out. The war was mostly a civil war. It was a war against Catholics. When he was in schools and there was an attack, they would pull all the kids out of schools and bring them into safe bunkers. Even though my great-grandfather was Catholic, he would always help those in need. 250,000 people died in the war and many fled the danger. The war was 3 years long, between 1926 to 1929. World War II. 10 years after the Cristero War, World War II came to be. My great-grandfather had never felt more helpless at that time. On December 7, 1941, Pearl Harbor was bombed, and that's when my great-grandfather decided to fight back. He enrolled in 1942 and served for 2 years after being shot in the shoulder. He didn't do it for the fame, he did it because he didn't want other kids to feel like he did when he grew up. He wanted people to feel safe in their homes. He wanted to set an example for his kids. The story then passed on to his kids, then to their kids, my mom, and then to me, and I will never forget his story.